Good morning, how's everyone doing today?
Fine. Yeah.
Looks chipper. Alright, so I just want to start off with asking a few questions to you guys. How many of you want to get married in the future or are already married? Alright, pretty much most of the room. So think about this question. So let's say that your spouse dies and you can't invest in their retirement money. How would you feel? Would it make you upset? Would anybody be upset in here if you couldn't invest in their retirement money? Yes. All right. Well, all right, this brings me to my topic. And marriage inequality needs to be changed for the sake of the future by the knowing of health benefits, legal rights, and the financial benefits. So let's start with the health benefits. On FoxNews.com, Dr. Manny Alvarez, a practicing physician for 30 years now, noticed that people with significant others in hospitals recover from surgeries faster. Also, that they have less heart attacks and they have healthier lives and they live longer. It also keeps them from depression. A study published in the American Journal of Public Health stated that married gay and lesbian couples are much more likely to have better mental health from being unwedded than being wedded. So according to the American Academy of Pediatrics, children with two sets of married parents who love them will have a much more nurturing environment regardless of the parent's sexual orientation. And the beauty of new babies is outstanding no matter what the orientation is. So this brings me to my next subject, which is legal rights. According to SunGazette.com, many people argue in the Constitution. So the conservatives argue that you cannot interfere with state decisions when it comes to marriage and family. But marital statuses consist of taxes, inheritance, and federal issues. So many people are now suing the government, roughly about $360,000 for their estate tax bills for their partners who died. So same-sex couples cannot be on married couple benefits like regular couples can. And with children, they both have to go to the doctors with them. And if they don't go to the doctors together, then one of them has to write out a full statement saying that it's okay for the other partner to make a decision for them. So their weddings have no legal standing. So they can get married, but it has no legal documentations. So they feel as though they are living together as friends. And most of them don't want to get married just because of the dresses and the cakes, but they do want to get married for the legal reasons. So this brings me into the financial benefits. So from PBS.org, the New York Times calculated to lose over $500,000 in lifetime due to not being able to marry, and they cannot get employers' spousal health insurance. Most likely, people who are uninsured will have to pay for this, and this doesn't only affect them, but this also affects us. Most issues are dealt with private and social benefits, like investing in retirement, looking for each other's health, and the state and federal government will actually get a boost from gay marriage. If you take a look at this, same-sex who marry and move into a higher tax bracket will boost the federal taxes $400 to $700 million. When gay households move up in income taxes and they cut from Medicaid, they result in saving $500 to $200 million. And also have joint spouses insurance plans for half of the same-sex couples get married and spend a quarter of what straight marriages do. They will drop $2 to $3.1 million. Also, lots of excited couples will want to spend lots of money on all their weddings, and all of this will calculate up to, when this is legalized, I'm saying is, will calculate up to $1.5 million spent on just weddings. And big businesses are also encouraging gay marriage. So, for example, Google, Apple, Walt Disney, Verizon, Nike, and Microsoft. They all want their employees to be more focused on their jobs and not have to worry about stigma and inequality. So I would just like to take the time to thank you all for just listening to what I have to say about marriage and equality. It is something that we must look forward into in the future, and it will help people live longer, and it will provide happiness for our children. Give less lawsuits for the government, and provide more money to state and federal governments. And most of all, same-sex couples can be happy and spend their lives equally.